Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Garrett with Chuckin TV. Today we're going to be reviewing a brand new gun that just got released not too long ago. You may notice I've got one of its brothers sitting right here next to me. This is the brand new Glock G44. It is a .22 long rifle and we're going to put it through the paces today. Hang with us. Today we've got a pretty special treat for you. It'll be our very first handgun review here on Chuckin, and one that I think is worthy of the task. As you know, we kind of started out this channel shooting woodchucks with .22 long rifle, and .22 long rifles always had a kind of a special place in both mine and Eric's hearts. And today I'm pleased to announce that I picked up the brand new anticipated Glock G44. It is of course in .22 long rifle, something that Glock has never done before. Super excited to test this thing out. It's brand spanking new. I picked it up last night and I actually took and cleaned it all out, swabbed the bore out, put some G96 on it and some polymer safe scrubber, and cleaned this entire thing out, and she's ready to rip. So we've got an assortment of different ammunitions here today to kind of test out. Not really too concerned about necessarily the accuracy of it. I just want to literally test this thing out. Brand new out of the box, still got oil in the barrel. And kind of test the reliability of some different ammunitions here. So we've kind of got the old golden standard CCI mini mag here to test out. I've got this big huge fresh pack of Federal Field and Range rimfire. It's called 36 grain copper plated hollow point, muzzle velocity at 1260, whereas the muzzle velocity of the mini mag is a 40 grain doing 1235. I've got some Gila rifle match. This is with the Ely primer in it, so it's supposed to be pretty good stuff. This here I've had for a long time, so we're going to test some of that out. It's also a 40 grainer. This is my personal favorite in my 1022. Shoots great in the bolt action guns as well. This is only doing 1070 feet per second, but it's the standard velocity CCI. We just call it CCI standard. This stuff is incredibly accurate out of all of our bolt guns, but it's really slow. I think it's got a little less powder in it. Maybe it's a little less hot or whatever. But I want to see if it fires out of this handgun here from Glock. So this will be a good test as well. Got also some, this stuff's super old. I've probably had it for probably 6 or 7 years now. It shoots good out of the 1022. This is Arms Corps precision ammo. It's a 40 grain solid point, standard long rifle, standard velocity. Doesn't even have a velocity speed on it, but another 40 grainer to test out here. And then got some Blazer bulk pack that I've also had for a long time. They're still making this stuff. It's some of the cheapest stuff you can get around anywhere. It's also 40 grain doing 1235 feet per second. So we're gonna just have a menagerie of ammunition to test out here. This gun comes with 2 magazines from the factory, and what's really cool about it, hopefully you guys can see this here, it's got this little helper spring on it. You can basically do that and help yourself load your ammunition with it. It's pretty cool. These guns come with a flared mag well, to assist in loading. It goes up in there, no problem, sits in there, piece of cake. Has a tiny little barrel, of course, with a 22 size. Super nice gun though overall. So can't wait to test this thing out. It is super lightweight. There's basically no weight to this thing whatsoever. I've got my Glock G19X here to compare. If we pull this out of the deal here, this is a 19X, so basically it's the exact same size as far as the frames go. Obviously the 19X has a longer grip on it, but basically everything else is the exact same. If you were to compare these side by side, exact same guns basically. So this one's obviously in 9mm. We're gonna just do a little demo here. Basically fits down inside the holster of the 19X I just pulled this thing out of. Fits no problem. Really good retention still. It's the exact same thing as a 19 or 19X as far as the slide goes and your actual hand piece. So exact same deal. I believe that the mag should fit down in here as well. So let's go ahead and test that out. Yep, Magazine fits right there. Any 19 holster that you guys probably already have, that's going to fit right down inside there for you. This is obviously something that's probably maybe a little too underpowered to take out a really aggressive bad guy, but I don't know about you, but if I get hit with 10 rounds of 22, I don't think I'll be feeling too well. So I wouldn't be opposed at all to probably, carry this gun. I mean, it's super light. I mean, you could easily conceal that thing, no problem at all. So pretty handy here. So anyway, I'm going to shut up and we're going to load these mags with ammo and hopefully see which one shoots the best, and hopefully none of them have malfunctions. This thing's supposed to be super reliable, so let's get to it. I have to say that this assister here is awesome, man. It's really super handy to load these things with. It's almost like a built-in maglula or something like that, where you basically just push the shell down in there and load it in. I'm basically literally just pushing this thing down with these two. You set it on a bench, put your 2 fingers down, and it just drops right in. So we've got 2 mags loaded up here with the Federal, and we're gonna test this one out first and kind of see how it does first. I'm gonna shoot probably 2 mags of each one just to give it a fair chance and see which one it likes best. And obviously, if it doesn't have any failures, then in my book, that's a win all the way around. All right, guys, first up, we're gonna shoot this bulk pack Federal Field and Range rimfire. It's a 22 long rifle, obviously, 36 grain, copper plated hollow point. It says it's doing 1260 feet per second, so fairly standard velocity. Let's go ahead and chamber around. Chamber's no problem. One thing I do notice on here, and it's something that I really like, I can't really show you to in the camera because it's kind of hard to see. It does show that there's actually a round in the chamber, which is pretty cool. There's a little opening here in the top. I don't know if you probably can't see that, but little baby opening there in the top. You can look down there and see that there's actually a round in the chamber. So pretty handy there for sure. So let's just go ahead and send 10 down range and see if we get any failures. That's really what we're trying to accomplish here today. If there's gonna be any failures across the board with a whole mess of different ammunition here. So let's go ahead and give her a whirl. We're only at about, I don't know, 8 yards here, so it's not too far. Next video up, I'll probably do a little accuracy test for you guys. Well, no problems there. Definitely no fail to fire, no ejection issues at all. That worked out no problem. So first magazine's down the pipe. Barrel is not warm at all, so pretty cool. All right, next mag up, same thing. Do one-handed this time. Same story there, no issues at all so far, so that's pretty good. All right, time to load up. We're gonna try the Blazer next. This is the cheapest stuff you can possibly buy pretty much, so it's even a uncoated bullet even, so I don't know if that's a way to keep the cost down, but definitely keeps it cheap for sure. Next up, the Blazer, see how it does. No problems there. No problems. Bingo bango. Next up. What do you guys want to see next? Let me guess. Arm score. Let's try this baby. No problems. See if we go to a little further target. Oh, she's hitting. No problem. All right, what do we got next? How about some Aguila? No problems there. No problems there, for sure. All right, guys, next up is the CCI Standard. We're going to send 20 of this downrange. All right, let's see how she goes. All right, last but not least, we've got the CCI Mini Mag. This is a copper plated round nose, not a hollow point. It is a standard amongst the 22 community. A lot of people have been shooting this stuff. They make this in a 36 grain hollow point. This is a 40 grain copper. So me and Eric have been shooting this stuff for a long time. This is actually a wax coated bullet, which I'm pretty sure some of these other ones are too, but this has definitely got some wax to it. You can really, you know, see it and feel it on there. See how she does. No issues whatsoever. I definitely love this gun. I'm freaking pumped with this thing, man. It's awesome. I don't, like I said, we don't do a lot of handgun reviews on this channel, but like I said, when we discovered this thing was going to be coming out here in 22 long rifle, I knew I had to get one for myself for sure. Like I said, when I knew this thing was coming out in 22 long rifle, really was super pumped to get it, and I think Glock knocked this one out of the park. Glock is not paying me to say that even a little bit. I paid full retail price for this thing. Paid full retail price for all my ammo here and everything. I'm just super thrilled with this gun. Zero issues with it whatsoever. It didn't even try to give me an issue just now. You guys are seeing it live right here. I'm not cutting this video down at all. I want to really show you guys exactly how this thing's operating. Supposedly Glock has one in their facility that has 12,000 rounds through it. And zero failures, and it has not been cleaned yet. So I don't foresee that being a lie. This thing's absolutely impeccable the way that it's firing right now. 22 long rifle, you know, is obviously dirty. I'm looking at it right now. There's a bunch of, obviously, some powder blast spray all over it. I'm gonna take it home and just spray it out with some polymer safe bore scrubber from Shooter's Choice, and then throw some G96 on it just to put some oil back on the thing. Well, thanks guys for watching. Obviously this is our first handgun review, so I'm not going in too in-depth with it. I just want to show this gun to you guys because I'm super excited about it. I think everyone should be able to have a handgun here in America, and honestly this thing is great. It's a great shooter, really short money, and really can't go wrong with it, honestly. Everyone's got a 22 long rifle. Cheapest ammunition you can pretty much get out there, and it's super accurate. I think I might have missed a few times, but got to get used to this baby. She is a sweet shooter, and we'll be bringing some more action to you hopefully this summertime. Maybe we'll even take this out on a chuck hunt with us. So thanks guys, we'll catch you next time.